Star Wars has some pretty incredible action-filled hallway scenes, with some coming from the very first movie all the way to the most recent shows. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. The Star Wars galaxy features a vast collection of action-packed moments, including a handful of iconic hallway scenes. Hallway scenes have become classic movie and television tropes. A hero or villain finds themselves in close quarters, fighting a large number of enemies. The best hallway scenes are truly dynamic, often showcasing a hero or villain's true power. Star Wars has deployed hallway scenes since 1977 after a fashion. The best Star Wars hallway scenes naturally feature lightsaber wielders like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, revealing just how dangerous a Jedi or a Sith really is. Here are all 6 of the most notable hallway scenes in Star Wars, ranked from least exciting to the very best the galaxy far, far away has to offer. Modern hallway scenes are noted for their intensity, but Star Wars' first one is actually quite hilarious. Featured in 1977's A New Hope, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Chewbacca just saved Princess Leia from her cell on the Death Star and survived being flattened by one of its trash compactors. However, the heroes split up with Han and Chewie, chasing after a squad of stormtroopers. Firing his blaster and yelling to intimidate the 6 Imperial soldiers, Solo is completely caught off guard when he comes around the corner to find an entire garrison of stormtroopers, far too many to be faced alone. Solo's hilarious reaction and immediate 180-degree turn to run away from the stormtroopers is very funny despite being one of the shortest and least intense hallway scenes in the Star Wars canon. After 46 years, it's still one of Star Wars' best moments of pure comedy. In Obi-Wan Kenobi, the titular Jedi Master in exile leaves Tatooine to save the young princess Leia Organa. At one point, he is forced to infiltrate the Fortress Inquisitorius, base of the Imperial Inquisitors. Obi-Wan manages to slip aboard, only to face several stormtroopers on either side of a long underwater corridor. He uses his lightsaber to great effect as he deflects incoming blaster bolts to defend both himself and Leia. Kenobi then uses the Force to hold back water from flooding the hallway, eventually unleashing the water to take out an entire squad once Leia was safe. This requires great effort due to Kenobi's imperfect connection to the Force at this point in the series. This is the reason the Obi-Wan Kenobi hallway scene is ranked lower than others in this list, where heroes and villains are in their prime. Ahsoka opens with the debut of Dark Jedi Baylan Skoll and his apprentice Shin Hati. Having entered the service of the Night Sister Morgan Elsbeth, the duo is tasked with breaking her out of her cell aboard a New Republic cruiser. Baylan cuts down several New Republic security forces as he moves through a corridor to the ship's prison block. Meanwhile, Shin is sent to the bridge to take out the command crew. Remaining hooded while taking very intentional and deliberate blocks and strikes with his orange-bladed lightsaber, Baylan's hallway scene carries a brutal efficiency as he mows down New Republic soldiers. His use of the Force is just as savage, choking troopers in his path, while never stopping as he nears his target. As such, the only true negative to be found from this particular Star Wars hallway scene is that it wasn't longer. In the penultimate episode of Star Wars, The Clone Wars Season 7, Ahsoka Tano releases Darth Maul from his cell as a distraction in the aftermath of Order 66. Ahsoka needs Maul to cause chaos while she found out why the clone troopers had unexpectedly turned on her. Maul's resulting hallway scene is incredibly brutal, especially considering Ahsoka's refusal to give him a weapon to defend himself. The former Sith Lord uses the dark side of the Force in his very deadly hallway scene. He rips panels off the walls with the Force's shields and deadly projectiles, cutting through several armed troopers and even severing limbs as he tears through the Venator-class Star Destroyer. This is quite the savagely entertaining send-off for Maul, with a conclusion of the Clone Wars show following the series finale, where Maul ultimately escapes in a stolen shuttle.